Hi, it's Elizabeth from Tyne Valley Motorhomes, and today we'll be doing the handover video of the Polo campervan. On the driver's side of the vehicle, we've got your awning, and then your sliding door can be opened from pulling the handle or from using your key fob. And then you also have a button just on the inside to shut the door as well. And then to open your boot, you just want to press the button, lift it up slightly, and then the vehicle will take it up the rest of the way. At the back of the vehicle on your passenger side, in this cupboard under this shelf here, and then if you unscrew your two caps, you'll find your camping gas bottle. In here you've got your camping gas bottle. So once you've got your pigtail connected to your gas bottle and you want to turn the gas float on, it's anti-clockwise to turn the gas float on and then clockwise to turn the gas float off. Then on the bottom here, if you pull this little plug out, your freshwater tank will drain out underneath your vehicle. And then under the back here, we've also got some storage. You've got your chairs and a few other bits and pieces. And then to get this down, you want to push all the way up and then collapse it back down. When you want to close the boot, all you have to do is press the button and the boot will bring itself down. At the back on the passenger side, we've got your hookup point and also your freshwater filler point. So when you're hooking your cable up to the vehicle, you always want to put your cable onto the vehicle first and then the mains, and then when disconnecting, disconnect from the mains and then the vehicle, so you're never walking around with a live lead. And then when you're filling up your fresh water, you'll want an adapter and a length of hose, as some sites just provide the brass tap, and then you can fill your freshwater tank up full, ready for your holiday. Just on the outside of your passenger door, we've got your diesel and AdBlue. When you're filling up your AdBlue, if you go to a petrol station where they take Arctic lorries, you'll be able to get it on the pump, but you can also buy AdBlue in drums as well. In this vehicle, to turn your lights on, heating, move your pop top up and down, it all works off your head unit in the front of the vehicle. So you want to grab your key, pop it in the socket, and then you want to turn it once and then twice, and then your head unit will turn on. So this head unit is touchscreen, and then you've also got the little pad down here that you can use to move your touchscreen across. So if you've got your phone connected, you can make calls and answer calls from here. You then also got information about the vehicle. You've also got your navigation. You've got your radio. Media, if you've got your phone connected, so you can play Spotify, you can listen to audiobooks or podcasts. And then the Mercedes-Benz part, this is where you can control everything on the inside of your vehicle. So you've got your lights for the inside. So here, when this blue rectangle is lit up, that means your lights are on. So if you click it, the lights will go off. And then on, you can have all the lights on or just some ambient lighting. Then next is your cool box. So this is your fridge. So you can turn the fridge on, and then you can also change temperature, so you can have higher or lower depending on how warm it is outside. And if you turn it on, see the blue rectangle comes on and your fridge will turn on. In the same area, we've got your pop top roof. So this is all automatic, so if you press extend, the roof will go up or retract, the roof will come down. Just make sure you've got a window or a door open just for the difference in the air pressure. At the moment the roof is up, so if I press retract and then OK, and then you want to hold down the retract button and the roof will bring itself down. It will stop in the middle just to ask you to check the outside and make sure everything is tucked in and nothing is amiss, and then press again and the roof will come all the way down, keeping the button pressed down until the roof locks itself in. So there your roof is all the way down and ready to travel. So if you want to put your roof up, you just press extend, OK, hold it down while the roof brings itself back up. And then also on here we can put your heating on. So for this you've got heating on constantly. You can time control or you can have the nighttime reduction, which just makes it a little bit quieter. So here you can bring the temperature up or down depending on how warm you want your vehicle. And because it's diesel, you want to make sure you've got more than 1/4 of a tank of diesel, just so you don't run out of diesel for your heating. However, you will never run out of diesel to get away from the campsite or wherever you're parked up. It will always leave you enough diesel to be able to get to a petrol station and refuel. And then when you're on your home page, if you press menu, it will come up with your aircon. So you can have it on low, or you can turn the heating all the way up on either both sides. You've got your fan speed, so you can have off or all the way up to 7. And then you can pick where the air is blowing. And then you've also got the controls down here as well to do it by button. When you want to bring your pop top down, you want to unhook the 2 cloths on either side, and then you can gently bring your bed down. So you've got ladders and a net just to keep you safe when you're sleeping and also help you get into bed. It's light and airy, and then you've also got these zips so you get windows on either side, so you get a little bit more light on a daytime. And then when you're done with it, push it back up and then connect the straps up again to hold it and secure it in place. When you want to turn your 2 travelling seats into your bed, you want to come to the front of the seats, and then you've got buttons here that you can press to move the chairs back. When one's flat, you can move to the other one. And then you just want to push the whole thing back so that the chairs align with the back of the vehicle. So you just pull the handle forward and push, and then you've got your double bed made up and ready in the back of the vehicle. When you're done with the bed and you want to put them back into travelling seats, you want to come to the buttons again and press the opposite button to bring your chair upright again. And then again with the other one. And then you want to push the chairs all the way back to give you your living area in the front again. Here we've got your 2 gas burner hobs working. Just remember that once you've used them and turned them off, let the metal fully cool before you put the glass lid down, otherwise it will shatter. In the cupboard under your gas burner hobs, we've got your wastewater drain off point. So you just want to grab the lever and pull it forward, and then your wastewater will drain out. Once everything's drained out and your wastewater tank is empty, you want to close it by just gently pushing the lever back around and into its closed position. Behind your passenger seat, we've got your USB socket and your 3-pin socket. And then below, we've also got your trip switch. So if you're ever hooked up and you're not receiving power in the vehicle, if you press the grey button, the van trips, it's something within the vehicle causing the issue. However, if it doesn't trip, it means there's something external like the hookup cable or the power coming in that's causing the issues. And here we've got your cold water tap running.